What does it mean to be a hero? Is it about winning battles, or is it about standing up for what you believe in, even when the odds are against you? To many, a hero is more than just a conqueror on the battlefield. A hero embodies courage, resilience, and a willingness to sacrifice for the greater good. Take, for instance, the Battle of Thermopylae. Here, heroism was displayed not through victory, but through a stand against overwhelming odds. In this legendary battle, King Leonidas, along with his 300 Spartan warriors, chose to face a Persian army that outnumbered them by thousands. These men did not fight with the expectation of winning. They fought to delay the enemy, to buy time for their fellow Greeks. This act of defiance, of sacrifice, became a beacon of heroism, a testament to the human spirit's indomitable will. The Battle of Thermopylae, led by King Leonidas, is one such story of heroism that has echoed through the ages. Now imagine the scene, the year 480 BC, the narrow pass of Thermopylae. Picture a land of rocky terrain, squeezed between the towering cliffs and the sea, a perfect bottleneck for an invasion. This was Thermopylae, the Hot Gates, a strategic masterstroke for the outnumbered Greeks. Here, the mighty Leonidas, the king of Sparta, took a stand with his small force. A mere 300 Spartans, renowned for their warrior prowess, along with a few thousand allies. Their mission? To hold off the Persian onslaught, to buy Greece time. On the other side, the Persian king Xerxes, with a force so vast it was said to drink rivers dry. A force that was hundreds of thousands strong, a sea of warriors that threatened to engulf the Greeks. Yet despite such overwhelming odds, the Greeks chose to stand, to fight. Leonidas and his 300 Spartans, along with a few thousand allies, stood their ground against the Persian force that was hundreds of thousands strong. Against all odds, the Greeks held their ground for 3 days, showcasing incredible bravery and strategic genius. Imagine the scene. A small band of Greeks, vastly outnumbered, fighting tooth and nail to protect their homeland. On the first day, Leonidas and his 300 Spartans, alongside a few thousand allies, employed a tactical masterstroke. They used the narrow pass of Thermopylae, a natural bottleneck, to their advantage, forcing the Persians to fight on a narrow front, thus negating their superior numbers. The Greeks stood their ground, repelling wave after wave of Persian onslaught. The second day followed a similar pattern. The Greeks, although exhausted, held the line. Leonidas, knowing that the end was near, rallied his men with words of courage and honor. They fought like men possessed, their spirits unbroken despite the odds. On the third day, betrayed and surrounded, Leonidas and his men fought till their last breath. Betrayed by a local resident who showed the Persians a mountain path that led behind the Greek lines, Leonidas found his forces surrounded. Yet, even in the face of certain death, they did not waver. They fought with the ferocity of wild beasts, each man knowing that his stand would echo through the ages. They fell one by one, but not before exacting a heavy toll on the Persian forces. Their sacrifice was not in vain. It bought precious time for the rest of Greece, allowing them to prepare for the Persian onslaught. And so, their heroic last stand became a beacon of hope, a testament to the indomitable spirit of mankind. Leonidas and his men may have lost the battle, but they won something much bigger. The Battle of Thermopylae may have ended in a military defeat for the Greeks, but it marked the beginning of a psychological victory. Their sacrifice inspired the city-states of Greece to unite against the Persian threat, setting the stage for subsequent victories at Salamis and Plataea. But the impact of Thermopylae extends far beyond these strategic gains. The battle has become a symbol of courage and self-sacrifice echoing through the ages. It's a story of ordinary men standing against overwhelming odds, choosing to fight, not for the hope of victory, but for a principle, for their freedom, for their homeland. And at the heart of this narrative stands Leonidas, the Spartan king who chose to stay and fight, knowing the odds. In the face of certain death, he chose honor and duty. He chose to make a stand. His name has since become synonymous with bravery, heroism, and sacrifice, leaving an indelible mark on history and culture. From ancient texts and sculptures to modern films and literature, Leonidas and his 300 Spartans continue to inspire millions around the world. Their story serves as a poignant reminder of the human spirit's resilience, the power of unity, and the enduring value of standing up for what one believes in. In the end, Leonidas and the Battle of Thermopylae serve as a timeless reminder that true heroism lies not in victory, but in the willingness to stand up for what is right, regardless of the odds.